Okay, doctor RJB here, and I want to talk a little bit about building muscle. Um, basically, the question is, what do you have to do to build muscle so that you can do it efficiently? Now, everybody knows about doing weight training, and people who do weight training, they get big muscles. Uh, and the thing is, what is going on when they do that? Um, so when you do things like lifting weights, and you can also do body weight exercises, aerobics, like running, bike riding, other things like that. But all of the time you're doing that, you're breaking down muscle with the exercise, and then the body needs a chance to rebuild that. So, once you've done your exercise, whether it be the weight training or like I said, calisthenics, aerobics, whatever, after that, you have to do the things that you need to do so that the body can recover. Um, Basically, repair the damage that you did. Um, let's say, like today, I did my weight training this morning. Basically, afterwards, I had to do a few things that are important for recovery. One is I need to hydrate well because, frequently when you exercise, you're sweating and you're losing water. So you got to replace that. So you want to make sure you're taking enough fluids. When you break down tissue, like I was talking about, you're going to develop waste products. And the kidneys have to excrete those waste products. Well, basically, the kidney washes, the poisons out of the body using fluids that you put in. So you want to drink enough fluids to make it easier for the kidney to excrete those waste products. Also, you need to get enough nutrition. Um, there's two essential things that you need to have in your diets if you're going to recover from your exercise. One is protein. Definitely, you need to take in enough protein to recover from the damage to those muscle fibers. Uh, and again, you want to make sure that you take in a good enough quality of the protein. In general, you want to um, uh, uh, check the amounts and have at least 100 grams of protein per day when you're exercising. Um, some people recommend even double that, up to 200 grams of protein. But I think the minimum would be about 100 grams. And if possible, spread that out during the day, like 30 grams at breakfast, 30 grams at lunch, and 40 grams at dinner, or something like that, so that you get protein throughout the day. The other thing that's important for building muscle is carbohydrates. Um, in general, if you don't have enough carbohydrates, you can't utilize the protein properly. Um, uh, our muscle cells need to have energy, um, and we provide that energy with the carbohydrates. Um, if you don't give enough carbohydrates, the body is going to have to break down protein to make carbohydrates. So the body can't take protein, break it down, and turn it into sugar, and then use that sugar as energy. But the thing is, if you're breaking down proteins, it's hard for you to build up muscle. So you got to have enough carbs in your diet to provide the energy for the muscle cell that needs to grow. Um, so that's also very important, is nutrition. The next thing in the thing for recovery is rest. Um, you can't be exercising, day after day after day, twice a day, with no rest. Now, the rest can sometimes be active rest. Um, because I was a big time runner in the past, I might go out for 10 miles on Saturday, but on Sunday, maybe I'll only do 3 miles because that was my active rest. There's also the inactive rest, which is I took a day off. And, that's, a matter of rest too. And, if you're doing a hard weight training workouts on, say, Monday, then maybe you might take Tuesday off or just do a very easy workout on Tuesday to kind of like help the muscles um, uh, uh, push the waste products out. Um, uh, After that, another thing that's important about building muscle is sleep. Um, your body really does recover quite a bit of the damage and helps to build the muscle back up again when you're sleeping. Hormones are released during your sleep that help to build the muscles up. So if you're not getting enough good quality sleep, you're probably not going to be building muscle too easily. So the sleep is also very important. So you're going to think about all these things when you're trying to build muscle, if you're going to do it effectively. And then, of course, one of the tricks with things like weight training or other forms of exercise is increasing the resistance. So what that means is that with weight training, maybe today you do 100 pounds, maybe a week later, maybe it's 105 pounds. So you've increased the resistance. With body weight training, maybe today you do 20 push-ups, maybe a week later you do 25. So you increase the resistance that way. With the aerobics like running, of course, you can add miles. And so by challenging your body to do more, it forces the body to recover and to adapt to the increased challenge. Um, if you do everything the same every day, every day, every day, the body just gets used to it, and you're not going to build more muscle because the body will just doesn't have any way of adapt or it doesn't have any need to adapt because the challenge is the same all the time. So it's good to have a little bit of variety in your workouts. Okay, that's about the best I can say about this. Uh, and I think if you take all these suggestions, you should do a good job building muscle.